The checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
Tbilisi City Hall has unveiled a new initiative to support micro and small businesses with annual turnover under 500,000 lari. Mayor Kakakaladze announced the program will provide co-financing of up to 20,000 lari to help entrepreneurs purchase equipment, enhance production and boost competitiveness. This initiative will create new opportunities for businesses that previously lacked resources to grow, Kaladze said. The co-financing terms are as follows. In the case of up to 5,000 lari, City Hall covers 90%. In the case of 20,000 lari, City Hall covers 85%. Priority will be given to businesses with clear plans to improve production quality, increase output, or launch new product line. Applications are open for 15 days starting today. More details are available on Tbilisi City Hall website. The Roads Department of Georgia's Ministry of Infrastructure has announced a new infrastructure project to enhance transport links between Mtskheta, Shida, Kartli and Kvemo Kartli. According to official information, the project includes rehabilitation of 2.9-kilometer section of Ksani-Saskhori Road and building a 389-meter bridge over the Mtskheta River for 20 million lari, fully funded by the state. This initiative will establish the shortest road connecting Kvemo Kartli, Shida Kartli and Mtskheta Natia via Tbilisi corridor, easing traffic and reducing congestion on the east-west highway near Tbilisi. The Roads Department also explains that this project will support the development of Ksani, a key industrial village, by providing an alternative route to the existing Kanda-Ksani road, improving mobility and fostering local entrepreneurship. 5,424 permissions were granted in January-June of 2025, 3% less compared to the previous year, for construction of building with a total area of 5,000 square meters, 3.8% less compared to the previous year, according to the officially declared data from the National Statistics Office of Georgia. About 3/4 of all the permits have been issued in 4 regions of the country, namely 46% in Tbilisi, 12% in Kvemo Kartli region, 8% in Kakheti region and 6% in Mtskheta region. It should be noted that January-June of 2025 permissions were issued for construction of multifunctional residential complexes, trade facilities, hotels, industrial enterprises, objects for agriculture purposes and other buildings. 1,540 objects with total area of 1,600 square meters were completed in January-June of 2025. More than 2/3 of the completed constructions are distributed among 4 regions of the country, namely 35% is located in Tbilisi, 12% in Mtskheta region, 11% in Kakheti region and 8% in Kvemo Kartli region. Georgia's Minister of Economy Mariam Kvrivishvili met with Turkey's Transport Minister Abdulkadir Uraloglu to discuss boosting cooperation in trade, transport, logistics, tourism and civil aviation. Turkey remains Georgia's top trading partner and investor. They focus on developing Georgia's transit corridor roads through projects like railway modernization, East-West Highway, Anaklia Port and Baku-Tbilisi-Kars Railway. Aviation links are growing with over 615,000 passengers traveling between the countries in the first half of 2025. The ministers emphasized the importance of Middle Corridor for regional trade and invited Turkish officials to the Silk Road Forum in Tbilisi this October. In the second quarter of 2025, Georgia welcomed 1.8 million international non-resident travelers, a 6.9% increase from the previous year, according to Geostat. Most visitors, 44.2%, were aged between 31 and 15. International visitors totaled 1.4 million, 8.1% up, with 1.3 million tourist visits. Tourists made up to 80.1% of visitors, excursions 15.8%, and company tourists same-day visitors 4.2%. The largest visitor group came from Russia, which amounted to 22.4%, Turkey 70.6%, Armenia 10.8%. Nearly half of the visits were for holidays and leisure. Tbilisi and Ankara received the most visitors. Average stay lengths increased to 5.3 nights with 78.1% repeat visits. Total visitors spending grew slightly by 0.6% to 3.5 billion lari, while average expenditure per visit dropped by 6% to 2,116 lari. Tourist expenditure specifically contributed a significant share of this spending, reflecting the strong economic impact of leisure travelers. Georgia has seen a noticeable increase in blueberry exports during the first half of 2025, according to official trade data. In the first 6 months of the year, Georgia earned $30.2 million from blueberry exports, an 11.1% increase compared to the same period in 2024. According to Geostat, export volume reached 4,392 tons, up from 3,953 tons in the first half of last year, when revenue totaled to $23.5 million. Russia remains the leading buyer of Georgian blueberries. In the first half of 2025, 4,077 tons were exported to Russia, generating $27.9 million, which accounts for 93% of total exports, followed by Poland, Armenia, Netherlands, and Germany. While exporters continue to grow, Georgia also imports a small amount of blueberries. In the first half of 2025, the country imported 51 tons of blueberries worth $621,000, a 13.3% increase compared to the same period in 2024, when imports totaled to 45 tons worth $461,000. The Netherlands is the main source of imports, supplying 47 tons valued at $615,000.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.